What's up, No Shame Gang?
Hey, bitch.
It's your girl, Unapologetically Me, and we are back in my kitchen. And what we got today is pork chitterlings. So today what we're going to be doing, I'm just going to give y'all a tutorial of how I clean my chitlins. So the first thing I want to do, I want to go ahead, keep it clean, keep it cute. We're going to go ahead and wipe down the countertops. The chitlins are already stinky enough as it is, and I just like to wipe down my surfaces before I get started. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my gloves on, and we're going to get right off into it. So now I'm going to cut the corners and go ahead and get the gut juices and all that. Let that wash down into the sink before we get started. So I got my clean water running in the sink, and we're going to go ahead and get the chitlins all poured into the clean water so they can soak, rinse as I clean them. So now I'm going to go ahead and start the water, get them covered, and we're just going to rinse them thoroughly. Just run our fingers through them, get them broken all up and saturated in the water, and then we're going to start to clean them. That's the stinky part. Y'all already know. Keep it clean, keep it cute. Okay, it's time to get started cleaning. Let's get into it. Okay, the main objective to cleaning chitlins is you want to tear off the dirty fat. That's like fat that's got maybe poop still in it, grass, hay, whatever they may be eating. But you also don't want to take all the fat off because the fat is what brings it the flavor. So if you see some fat that's relatively clean, no specks, nothing like that, just some clean fat, you can leave that on there because that's gonna help you to help the flavor. So with all that being said, you just got to go through and you got to check it. If you see any dirty fat, take it off. Clean fat, leave it on. Okay, this is a good piece right here. You don't want to take it, you don't want to have it too thin. You don't want to take too much fat off. Leave the clean fat on. We got a second sink of clean water. As we clean the chitlins, get all the dirt off, we're going to put those in that second sink of water. And don't forget, guys, keep your little bowl on the side so you can throw your dirty fat in there. now that we got the chitlins all nice and clean, it's time to get them in the pot and get them cooking. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and flavor my water. I use salt. I use crushed red peppers, onion, a little garlic salt, and a little vinegar. Then I add just a couple of tablespoons of butter. It makes them a little more succulent. Well, that's a lot more than a couple of tablespoons, but add as much as you like. I like butter in mine. It does something for the flavor. Now that the water is good and hot, boiling, I'm going to go ahead and put the chitlins in because you don't want to put them in there before the water starts to boil because they'll set on the bottom, and then as the pot gets hot, it'll make them stick to the bottom. So you want to wait till you get a good boil rolling and then add your chitlins. So now that we've got all the chitlins into the boiling water, we're going to go ahead and turn it down because we're going to let them simmer. I'm going to let them simmer all night long. And oh yeah, I add one more ingredient, and that's black pepper. But I wait till they have cooked for a little while before I add that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. They've been cooking for a little while. There's nothing else to do to them but just let them cook. And the flavors will just cook right into that. So with all that being said, goodbye.